41% of US adults believe that dinosaurs and humans coexisted. That has nothing to do with the rest of this video. I just thought you should know there are a lot of stupid people living in the United States. As you get older, you begin to gain perspective on things. I've been in the workforce since I was 16 or 17, somewhere around there. And ever since then, every job that I've been in, I've made the attempt of making things better. I see things that are done and not done well and try to improve upon that process or come up with a better way to do it. I've invested a lot of my adult life banging my head against the wall trying to fix things that places of employment refuse to fix. And eventually you gotta get to that point of automating decisions. And by that I mean you just let little decisions be made for you. And that's not to say all of the major decisions in your life are automated and you just let them be made for you, but the little things that don't really matter, like the process of a particular part of your job or something that happens daily, just let it be automated. Let those decisions be made for you. It's okay. It's okay to not control every aspect of every little thing, even if it's not perfect, but just let it go. Automate things. Let things just happen. It was working fine before you got there, and it sure as hell will be working the same way after you leave. Another piece of perspective that you gain, especially if you're in a line of work or a major that you know isn't traditionally a big money maker, and then people ask you, well, why are you doing that? Why are you an English major? I've got several friends that were English majors that have been asked that question, and musicians and people who do YouTube things, people trying to break into entertainment or art, and they get asked the question of, well, why are you doing that? Because there's no money in that. There's no possible way that you can survive by doing that. And the best explanation that I can come up with is from Alan Watts and a very famous speech by him. I call it a speech, but it's actually a lecture. He lectured. And what he said in this particular lecture was that he would have students that would come in and didn't know what they wanted to do with their life, and he would ask them, if money were no object, what would you be doing? And then people would ultimately answer with, I'd be an artist, or I would raise horses on a farm, or all of these things that don't sound like traditional conventional jobs that would make you money. And he would tell them, that's what you should be doing. And then the money will come later. People see me on YouTube, friends, family, they see me doing these videos, they see me doing music, they see me participating in all kinds of creative, artistic things. I've got the podcast that's coming out. All of these things that I invest a lot of time and energy and some of my money into, and I don't really get much in return other than self-satisfaction. I don't get monetary gains yet from these things. So then that begs the question, if I'm not making money off of it and it's not really benefiting me in any way, why am I doing it? Because I truly believe that if you love doing something and you invest a lot of time and energy into it, eventually you could make money doing that thing. And the problem with a lot of people pursuing a job or a career or a dream like this is that they'll poke and prod and peg at the same thing over and over again, but they don't make changes. They don't try something new, fail at it, and then try something else. I've done that 100,000 times with everything that I have done. I am not afraid of trial and error, and I think that's the only way that you'll end up with something amazing. And all it takes is one thing to catapult you. Last week, I kind of took the week off, didn't post any videos. The week before that, I posted a video pretty much every day. Yesterday, we were supposed to film this week's episodes of Not So Normal News. That ended up not happening, but we did finish recording the first episode of the What If podcast. The only thing that I'm waiting for on that is the music. So once I've got that composed, I automated that because I got someone else to do it for me. Once that's finished, then I can upload that, and that'll be another piece of the puzzle of things that I'm doing. But I figure I got some free time this week, so maybe I'll do more of these videos, because I do quite enjoy the sound of my own voice, and I hope you do too. See you next time.